don't pass the 2 hours if you're going to ask for a refund on Steam. Can I ask you guys a question, an honest question? Why are you guys talking about refunds on Steam? Really? Guys, I've been trying to explain this to you as well, and it seems like no one listens to me, okay? I'm not poor.
Fuck that. Total bullshit.
Okay? I can buy games on a whim and play them and like them or not. I don't have to get a refund on Steam. Okay? You know, I haven't been sitting here bitching, man, I spent so much money on today's stream. I haven't said that once. Why are you so concerned about me getting a refund? I don't need a refund. I can literally never refund this. It's okay. Here, in fact, you know, watch this. Ready? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to boot it up. So it's 2 hours and 1 minute. So I can't get the refund. Okay? So then you guys can stop being so ridiculous and be like, but the refund, the 2-hour refund. I don't need a refund.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Doody and Darziak expose DSP. Let's watch.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody in the house. By the way, Doody is streaming, and we got some breaking news. That's right, we got some breaking news during the podcast. We got a nice visitor that came by the podcast today. Darziak, yes, the Dragon Man himself from Europe, from England, has decided to fly over to Florida and stop by and chill. He chilled on the Meaningful podcast. And the man, the myth, the legend, actually did some breaking news on my stream. That's right. Now, if you're wondering exactly what Doody's talking about, we need to go all the way back to the June the King documentary. During the June the King documentary, of course, June the King actually talked with a few Phil supporters. And one of them was a bit critical of him, where he was curious, he was wondering about Phil, and he thought maybe Phil had autism. He said, I think he has autism. And of course, there were some other things that he talked about there, right? And people thought, okay, who is this person? Is there a LARPer? Who exactly is this hidden secret person that's talking here? Matter of fact, you know what? Let us go to June the King. Go to the documentary. Hold on, June the King. Am I spelling it? Let's see if we can find that quick segment so we can show people. Wow.
I say thankfully Doody did all the work for me. Shout out Doody.
Number one.
Described as a fruit.
All right, so let's see here. Troy. Can you not new relationship? The meme. Janice Hara. Let's see if we can find it. The Vestreak. VTubers. Wants a good image. Is this it? Wants a good image? I think this is it.
It was found that in 8 hours, within 6 tweets,
Guys tonight, and I got nothing on it.
or screenshots, or even the bank leaks that could theoretically be faked, but the coordination and dedication would make these chances minuscule. Yet Phil gravitates more towards wild theories himself as a way to represent them and paint the Detracting community poorly as a way to also dismiss the valid criticism. And this somewhat works with his fans who have been doxxed, are people with disabilities, are socially inept, or are just lonely.
Yeah.
Very lonely.
I think he has autism.
Alrighty, here it is, folks. Here it is. This is, I believe, the segment. And Darziak, can you confirm this is a segment? This is the segment, folks, where a fan, I guess, did reach out. He did reach out and spoke to June the King and decided to give his take on. He decided to give his take on Phil. And sure enough, this secret person was Darziak.
Or screenshots, or even the bank leaks that could theoretically be faked, but the coordination and dedication would make these chances minuscule. Yet Phil gravitates more towards wild theories himself as a way to represent them and paint the Detracting community poorly as a way to also dismiss the valid criticism. And this somewhat
Hey, Stephen Darziak, that was me for sure.
works with his fans who have been doxxed, are people with disabilities, are socially inept, or are just lonely.
Yeah. I think he has autism. And this is coming
Oh!
from someone who has it. Because I've got a low level of autism.
You have a level of it.
That's
Oh,
what it is.
okay, Darziak.
Formerly called
I
it.
think we all do, brother.
And I think I liked it. I think I told Andy because I've been following him for so long. I don't want to say he felt like a friend, but I felt like some kind of weird, like this is someone I've known. I don't really know him, but this is someone I've known. The only person I really followed on YouTube for so long, and I felt some kind of attachment, like a buddy in a sense, and I thought, oh, my buddy's in trouble. And I should help him out, you know?
These people exist within every creator's community, but with Phil, that's virtually his entire fan base. Phil once did have a diverse viewer base, but as his infamy grew and his content stagnated, the only thing he offered is consistency. And that really means nothing when levied against other content creators. But consistency to someone who is different is what keeps Phil online. To these people, Phil is very interactive. He is a friend. Or in just the perspective of his content, he is reliable
DSP has no friends. Remember that. He has none.
and he is consistent. They have ingrained a habit of watching Phil's content into their daily lives for the past 15 years. The harassment and constant doxing by trolls does scare some of them away, but other times it may strengthen their attachment to Phil. And attachment is a very strong thing, because when Phil says he is in need,
The only thing that wasn't added was I told June the reason why I think he has it.
they're willing
Okay, so Darziak here's in the chat. Thank you, Darziak. I appreciate you breaking this on Duty Stream. So Darziak said, the only thing that wasn't added was I told June the reason why I think he has it. Would you like to share, Darziak, that reason here? Would you like to break it on Duty Streams? Would you like to tell us why specifically you thought Phil had autism? And why you think most of his viewers have autism? Mind you, this is Darziak, Phil's former editor, moderator, who I guess was a supporter of Phil, was a friend, I guess I would say. I'm not sure how it would classify it. But he was someone that worked with Phil quite a while, and he was solely responsible for the Throwback channel, and God knows what else. I'm not sure if he did thumbnails or what.
He also did thumbnails.
But he was a big part of Phil's content, that's right. And here he's on Duty Streams revealing the breaking news that he was he was the anonymous person on the June the King documentary. And I guess I never put it together. I never noticed that the person was had a British-style accent. So I can see why some people thought it was Darziak. So we are waiting for Darziak to actually confirm this right here. Tell us the reason specifically why he told June the King why he thought Phil and his viewers were autistic. So here he is, folks. All right, Darziak here said,
it's the whole schedule and solid structure he constantly does. Notice how he panics when things break away from that. Very much so. Second something doesn't go exactly as he has scheduled, he flips the fuck out. Kind of funny. Guys, I'm not one of those mouth-drilling morons like my detractors. No, I'm not like them. And yet the second something doesn't go exactly his way, he flips the fuck out. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, DSP.
Okay. He said, it's the whole schedule and the solid structure. He consistently... Oh, come on. Why is that being a detractor? Okay. It's the whole schedule and solid structure he constantly does. Notice how he panics when things break down away from him. Yeah, I mean, if you've heard any detractor content, pretty much that's the consensus around detractors, that they think he might have some autism because of the rigidness to his schedule. Yeah, completely, 100% agree with that. I do. I don't like to label him as having autism because I think that gives him an excuse for his shitty behavior. I think he's just an asshole. I really do think that. I think he's just a complete asshole. And because he's an asshole and he's damaged every relationship in his life, being the relationship with his spouse and so on, he has no friends. His wife, I'm positive his wife tells him, don't ever bring me up. Don't even say any shit about my business on your stream ever. So he really can't talk about anything. So the only thing he has for his podcast is gaming news, his schedule, and then his schedule. So, he has that rigidity, but I can kind of see the autism too, the OCD, where, he refuses to modify or change games on the fly because he blames his viewers, but it's him. It's him. He has a difficult with changing, shifting gears. Like his mindset was set to a point where he's like, okay, I'm going to play this game. And when someone throws a wrench in it, he has a meltdown. Yeah, he has a meltdown. It's why he had a fit the other day when his podcast was initially canceled. Then he rescheduled the podcast because the person couldn't come to his house, right? And then he had to drop the gameplay an hour early, and he had a little meltdown because shit didn't go his way. So I don't know. Me personally, I mean,
yeah, he has all the fucking signs of it. Like, I'm sorry, but it's irrefutable at this point. There's not a chance in hell he doesn't have it. Now, if you guys want to watch the whole video, like I said, the link will be down below, so you can watch it yourself. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.